Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a nice relaxing practice, a very restorative practice. So I really encourage you to use props so that you can just surrender and relax. You will need a block. If you have a bolster, please grab it. But if not, I just grabbed a cushion from my sofa that we can use, or you could grab a pillow from your bed. So I grab all your props and then meet me. We will be doing child's pose. We're going to come into child's pose, but we're going to make this very restorative and relaxing. So I encourage you to use a prop to help you really surrender and relax. If you're lucky enough to have like a bolster, like I do, you can use the bolster. But if you don't, I just grabbed a cushion, pillow from my sofa, or you could take a bedroom pillow and use that. I'm going to demonstrate with the pillow, but then I'll demonstrate with the bolster as well. So you're just going to come into your child's pose. Maybe you want your knees together or a little bit wider apart, and you're going to take the cushioning, the pillow, and place it onto your thighs so you have somewhere to lean over. Now, you might also want with you, if you're using a pillow, a block, so that you could maybe rest your forehead down onto the block and just completely surrender. As your body opens up, you might lower the block down. You might eventually not need the block. If you're like me and have glasses, you might want to actually remove the glasses to make it a little bit more comfortable. If you have the bolster, again, you might place it in between your legs and just lay your belly down. Make sure your buttocks are coming back and you're just nice and comfortable. And I'm going to remove my glasses so I can rest. You can rest your forehead down or turn your head to the side. And we're just going to breathe deeply. And we're going to hold here. And there might not be a lot of talking at some point, so I don't want you to get worried that maybe something's gone wrong with your Wi-Fi. But just focus on the breath. Inhale. Lengthen that breath. Feel it expand through the back of your body. And then exhale, just surrender. Relax as much as you can. Maybe you want to count your breath, inhaling for 5. And exhale for 5. And just let your body surrender, let gravity take over. If you feel your body opening up and you want to remove or lower down the block if you're using it. And there's a nice last breath. Take a deep inhale through the nostrils. And exhale through the mouth. And then we're just going to slowly lift up just a little bit. We're going to take a side bend. So I'm going to come over to my left first. And I'm going to bring my bolster with me. You can bring your pillow with you. Or if it doesn't feel right, you can just let it go. I might just bring it to extend my arms over top of it and then just rest down. So I'm going to press my hands gently into the mat and push my hips over to the right side and just rest my forehead maybe into that bolster or block or pillow. And again, we just want to try and relax. Focus on the breath. You're going to gently lift your head up and we're going to slowly walk it over. Take your time to the other side. Take your props with you. Slowly walking over to the right side, extending your arms over to the right, pressing your hips a bit more to the left, and just resting your head down on whatever prop you are using. Counting your breath, surrendering deeper and deeper. And then you're just going to walk yourself back through center. And then slowly bring yourself back up. We're going to bring ourselves onto our backs and we're going to come into a supported bridge. For that, I'm going to use my block because my bolster is foam. It's a little squishy and I sink into it, so I prefer something a little bit sturdier. But if you have a bolster that's got a little sturdy, you can use that. So we're going to come onto our backs, nothing behind our head, and we're going to bend those knees. Draw the belly in, lift the buttocks up, taking the block maybe on its lowest height, and we're just going to slide it underneath the buttocks, the sacrum, tailbone, nothing into the low back. We're going to have our knees bent and just rest our hands by our sides. And again, just surrender, just take it to relax. Don't worry that, oh, it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. It's nice and restorative posture here. And just enjoy the moment, focusing on the breath, counting the breath. Inhale for 5. And exhale for 5. And then you could hold here, or we're going to open up the front of the hip. So I'm going to straighten out my left leg, just extend it out. And if this feels like enough sensation, you can hold here. You could also choose to bring your right knee up and hold on maybe the back of the knee or around the shin and pull that leg in. And you'll get a nice stretch for the front of the hip here on this left side. And we can hold here and breathe. Remember, our goal is to soften and relax as much as possible. And then we're going to lower the feet back onto our mat, into our supported bridge here. Take a couple breaths here. And then we're going to extend the right leg nice and straight onto the mat. And if that's enough sensation, hold here, or we're going to hug the left knee up into our chest. And then we're going to lower the feet back onto the mat. And we're going to just remove the block out of the way. And we're going to come into a twist here. So I'm just going to have a little pillow behind my head because I like that. You're welcome to do that. I'm going to cross my right knee on top of my left knee. If this twist, you don't like it, you're just going to keep your knees together. I'm going to cross the right knee on top of the left knee, and I'm just going to move my buttocks over to the right. I'm going to extend my arms out. I'm going to allow my knees to drop over to the left. Now, if you have space like I do, then use one of your props so that you have somewhere to rest onto. Your shoulders both face on the mat. Your chest is facing up towards the ceiling. And if you like, turn your head to the right. Deep breathe. Close your eyes and soften. Bringing your head to center, belly's in as we lift up. Uncross the legs, bring everything back to center. Maybe moving your prop over to the other side. We're going to cross the left knee on top of the right. We're going to shift our buttocks over to the left. Belly is gently in as we drop our knees to the right. And maybe look over our left shoulder. Just surrender. Focus on your breath. Inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. And gently drawing the belly in as we bring everything up to center and uncross. Maybe just knock your knees towards one another, walk your feet apart, pause here. And then we're going to slowly roll over to one side, tuck your chin in, bring yourself up. And we're going to finish with a forward fold. So extending our legs out. And you're going to, again, either use maybe your pillow or your bolster here to just lay your belly across. So you would just place it in, sitting up nice and tall, and just bow forward. So we don't have to worry about rounding or lengthening our spine. We can just round the spine. And again, if you're using your pillow, maybe you want to grab your block so your head has somewhere to relax. Or if you have your bolster, we're just laying the bolster down. You could bring it up really high and just rest your head here. And then with time, you might fold a little deeper forward. I'm going to stack my hands to give me that resting spot for my head. And just breathe. And as your body opens up, you might shift a little lower. Noticing if your mind is wandering, just bring your attention back to your breath. Just releasing any tension from the back side of the body. I'm going to take one more deep breath in. And sigh it out. And then we're going to slowly make our way up. So that is our yoga bite for today. If you have some extra time, I highly encourage you to do my video on Shavasana to take a little extra rest for yourself. But if not, you're good to go. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed this relaxing practice. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.